Hey, darling. All right. I had my game only because I don't have anyone in class this morning, which I feel like is the sign from the universe to just sit down and record a class for you. So I'll do one, and then I'll do one from Bozeman because it might be my last time going down there. Scheduled on the schedule there this week, which I'm kind of fine with. I think I told you in the last video that I don't know if Bozeman's like the spot for me. No diss on Bozeman, but I just don't know if it's like my energy. I say that to say probably just because I miss Missoula. Yeah, had a long conversation with Eric last night, and that's always interesting. Love him to death. And we'll just leave it at that. So yeah, but I'll expand on that later. Because I've been out here trying to play like matchmaker, and what I really need to do is probably just focus on myself. So I hope everything's going well in Seattle. And while I'm in Bozeman, I will look up the tribes in Seattle. So bending down through our seats, let the crown of your head lift high to the sky. Take a nice deep inhale through your nose. And exhale through the mouth. Again, big inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. One more time, big inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Always starting off our practice from a space of gratitude. Give gratitude to the universe. Just recognizing an energy that's bigger than us, that we're still collectively a part of. Give gratitude to this earth. She reminds us that we live in a space of abundance rather than a space of scarcity. That we have everything that we need and that we ourselves are more than enough. Give gratitude for the indigenous peoples of the lands that we're seated upon. So here in Billings, the Northern Cheyenne and the Crow, the Salish, the Blackfoot, and the Lakota tribes. Always reminding ourselves that land acknowledgement is just the first baby step in us coming into right relationship and doing the right thing. Just thought, word, and then deed. Give gratitude for this practice of yoga. So it reminds us that we as human beings are innately good. We're kind and honest, generous and just. We give gratitude to Black and Brown people as the original creators and sustainers of this practice. In the space of ahimsa, also known as loving action. Give gratitude to our bodies and to ourselves, to our own ancestors and our own lineage. Recognizing our and their trials and triumphs, traumas, tribulations, and transgressions. And holding ourselves responsible for how we choose to repair and restore from damages that have been done in order to build a peaceful, loving, and liberated world for 7 generations and beyond. And if there's a person or persons, place or places you'd like to dedicate your practice to, and draw them into your mind's eye. Take a nice deep inhale and pull them all the way down into your heart center. then on your exhale, send them left. Go ahead and blink open your eyes and allow yourself just to come back into the room and into the space that you're in. Maybe kind of casually glancing around, noticing any detailing that you haven't noticed in a while. And then slowly turn and look out past your left shoulder. Eyes move into the side of your skull. And then slowly move your chin through your center line, turn and look up past your right. Turn and bring your chin all the way back to your center line, and then tilt your chin up towards the front corner of the room. Breathe into the front of your throat. Exhale, soften through your throat. One more time, big inhale. And then exhale, tilt your chin all the way down towards your chest. Big compression of your thyroid gland. Maybe try swallowing a couple of times. And then slowly release, bring your chin all the way back to your center line, and inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, pull your hands all the way down to your heart line. Nice soft gaze into your fingertips. And one more time, inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, hands move down to your heart line. Let's do some Vastrika breath because we haven't done it in a while. So hands next to your shoulders. On your inhale, you reach high, and on your exhale, you pull down. 15 reps, might count a little bit faster. And rest. Palms open, thumbs inside palms, fingers around thumbs. And then fists move down to the base of your belly. Shoulders roll down and back, crown of the head lifts, big inhale. And hold. See if you can take another sip in. And another sip. One more big sip. And exhale. Hands move down to your knees, big inhale. And then exhale, clear your lungs. Hold your air out, and then release your hands. Take your fingers up and underneath your rib cage to create some space between your ribs and your lungs and your diaphragm. And then inhale on your release. And exhale. Let's go for one more round. Hands next to shoulders. Inhale. And rest. Palms open. Thumbs inside your palms, fingers around your thumbs, and then fists move down to the base of your belly. Shoulders roll down and back. Crown of the head lifts. Nice deep inhale through the nose. Hold. See if you can take a big sip in. And then another sip. And one more sip. I'm convinced that the person that lives upstairs at this spot just literally sits on their like desk rolling chair and rolls all around apartment. Exhale. Release, bring your hands down to your knees, big inhale. And then exhale, clear your lungs. And when I own my own yoga studio, it'll be a freestanding building with nothing above us. Go ahead and slowly release. Inhale, arms come up. Bring your hand down and over, sweep your wrist and pull, roll open through your heart. Come all the way down to your forearm. Big inhale here. Exhale, hold one more time, big inhale. And then flip your palm and bring yourself up and over. Same thing on that opposite side. Ground down through your palm. Reach your arm over to that opposite side of the room. Bring yourself down and onto your forearm as you keep pulling down through your hip. Big inhale. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. And then exhale slowly. Bring yourself all the way up and over. Inhale. Hands come together in prayer, and then exhale. Tent to open through your heart and your chest. And then hands come down to your knees. A few small circles moving in one direction for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. And then take it the opposite way for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. And then bring yourself back to your center. Roll over your knees and shins and bring yourself into a tabletop. Turn your palms so they look back at you, and then tuck your toes, and then just kind of send your hips back to your heels. You can wake your hips back and forth side to side a little bit. Maybe do some small circles. Just checking in with the inside of the wrist, the compression on the top of the wrist, and take it back that opposite way. And then turn your palms on nice and straight. Press down through the tops of your feet and shins and pressing around into yourself. And inhale, heart and chest, and move forward again. Exhale, pressing around. One more time. Inhale, heart and chest, and move forward. And then exhale. Pressing around, and then tuck your toes and send your hips back and high into your first down dog. Pedal out through your feet. Pull up and in on your low belly. Maybe pulling heavy on one hip, big bend in one knee, opposite on the opposite leg. Push the hips back and high. And then spot for your pinky fingers, put a bend in your knees and hop, feet wide. Drop down through your seat and bring your hands to your heart line as you allow yourself just to kind of rock back and forth side to side in your low balasana squat. Check in with your hips, pull up and in on your low belly. Big inhale here. And exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. And then exhale, slowly take your palms all the way down to the earth and shift your hips up. Heel toe your feet back behind you and let yourself fall heavy over the tops of your thighs. Allow yourself just to kind of shift back and forth side to side here again. Head hangs super heavy. And then on your next inhale, hands move up the front part of your feet and shins flat back. Exhale down and over the tops of the thighs. And then again, inhale, hands up the front part of the feet and shins flat back. And then exhale down and over. And then on your next inhale, sweep arms high. Exhale, hands move down to your heart line. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, dive down and over the tops of the thighs. Engage your low belly, and then inhale, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, take your palms all the way down to the mat and step your feet back into a plank pose. Pedal out through your heels. And then shift yourself forward as you drop down to your knees. Untuck your toes, lower all the way down to the chest and belly, and then inhale. Full cobra pose. Pull your elbows in close to your side body. Press down through the tops of the feet. Roll your shoulders down your back. Big inhale here. And then send yourself back and into your child's pose. Shift your hips back and forth side to side. Nice deep inhale here. And exhale. One more time, big inhale. And then shift yourself forward. Take the tops of your feet up off the mat and put a bend in your elbows so your heart and chest move down to the earth, and then you're gonna pull yourself up and through. So full forward facing dog. Roll over the big toes simultaneously and send your hips back and high, down dog. Pedal out through your heels. And then you're slowly gonna tiptoe your feet up to meet your hands, top of the mat. Inhale, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, down and over the tops of your thighs. And then inhale, sweep yourself high to the sky. Exhale, pull your hands down to your heart line. Sweep yourself into your chair pose and come onto the ball of your right foot. Step your left foot back behind you. Big inhale. Drop your back heel, move yourself into your warrior two. Front knee is stacked. over your ankle. Back toes turn in. So be mindful of your back knee. Big inhale here. And then flip your front palm and send it back. Big inhale. Exhale, hold one more time, big inhale. Exhale, pull yourself up, straighten through your front leg. Wrap your muscles around your bones and hinge at your hip. Hand down to shin, opposite hand tight to the sky. Big inhale here. And slowly pull yourself all the way back up. Put it on the ball of your back foot. And then do a little mini half hop up your mat. Inhale, arms high. And then exhale, come down and over into a pyramid pose. Pull back with your right hip, pull forward with your left. Nice deep inhale. And then pivot or transfer the weight of your hip. Don't crush your hip. Over the top of your thighs, you bring yourself into standing split. Big inhale here. And then exhale, step your left foot down to meet your right. Let yourself fall down and over the tops of the thighs. And then on your next inhale, sweep yourself back and into your chair pose. Big inhale. Come onto the ball of your right foot this time and step your right foot back behind you. Check in with your hips, hold here. And then drop your back heel and bring yourself into your warrior two. Again, you can widen your stance. Make sure that your knee is stacked over your ankle. Move it towards your baby toe. Back foot's at the 45-degree angle. And then flip the front palm. Send it back. Breathe into the base of your belly. Exhale. One more big breath here. Big inhale. Exhale. Pull yourself up. Wrap your muscles around your bones and hinge at your hip. And take your hand down to your shin. And then opposite hand comes high to the sky. Big inhale here. And then slowly pull yourself all the way back up. Pivot on the ball of your back foot. Do a little mini half hop up your mat and drop your back heel. Pyramid pose. Inhale, arms high. And then exhale. Down and over the top of your thigh. Pull back through your left hip. Pull forward with your right. Just keep aiming. Crown of the head beyond your toe as you move your left hip back. Try not to grip with your toes and your feet. Big inhale. And then exhale, palms plant. Hop your right foot back. Step your left foot back to meet it. Press back through your heels, shift it forward, lower and hover, inhale, lift. And then exhale, drop your knees, send yourself back into your child's pose. Curl your fingertips out in front of you, nice deep inhale here. And exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. And then exhale slowly. Walk your hands up towards your knees. Shift over and onto your seat. Extend your right leg. Sole the left foot to the inside of your thigh. Move your seat back behind you. Arms come high. And then exhale. Spill down and over the top of the thigh. Put your elbows down to either side of your calf. Keep aiming with the crown of the head towards the top of the foot. And then slowly walk your hands back up your shin. Same thing on that opposite side. Extend the left leg long, so the right foot. Turn towards that straight leg and let yourself come down and over. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. One more time, big inhale. And then exhale, slowly bring yourself all the way back up. Take both of your legs out in front of you. Move your seat back behind you. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold down and over the tops of your thighs and aim the crown of the head towards the top of the feet. Keep pulling yourself forward and releasing through your seat. Big inhale. releasing any tension that you're holding in your sit bones as you pull your low belly in to support your sacrum. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. And slowly walk your hands up your feet. Up your shins, scoot your seat forward. Send yourself all the way down onto your back and pull your knees up into your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. Pull down through your low belly with the back of the skull. Come down to the earth. And then go ahead and slowly release. Let yourself rock back and forth, side to side. And slowly release. Let your legs move all the way down to the end of your mat. If there's any final, like reclined supine twists that you want to take, maybe taking that right knee or left knee to the right hand side of the mat. Just opening up to your SI joints. Same thing on that opposite side. Pull your right knee in towards you and left hand to the outside of your right knee. Turn and twist and stack. And slowly bring yourself all the way back to your center. Pull both of your knees up into your chest and grab for the outsides of your feet. And allow yourself just to kind of rock back and forth, side to side. And then send toes to point down to the edge of the mat as you rock the outside edges of your feet down to the earth, coming into your butterfly. And then you can extend, flex through the heels, and take your feet all the way to the end of the mat. Release through your glutes. Kind of windshield wiper your feet, maybe back and forth, side to side. Coming down and into your Shavasana. Nice deep inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. To become available. And this is from The Tao of Now by Daily Wisdom of Mystic Sages, Poets, and Saints by Josh Barron. Over and over, I come into contact with people who are lost in their spiritual searching or lost in their personal pain because they believe that what they've lived until this moment is what they're going to live from now on. They believe that the past that they've lived has conditioned their reality to be the same now and forever. And I think that the greatest moment of our life here on earth, as well as the greatest mystery, is that when we stop making assumptions and we stop pretending to be God, we come to understand that we have absolutely no knowledge about what will happen next. And that lack of any kind of knowing is the very thing which allows us, if we let it seep into every pore of our being, to become available for greater and greater spiritual freedom. By Raphael Kushner. Take a nice deep inhale. And exhale. The divine light, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and the divine love in me sees, honors, and reflects the divine light, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and the divine love in each of you, collectively in all of us. Thank you for sharing your practice with me, for trusting me with your bodies, hearts, spirits, and souls. And when you do leave your mat, be sure to go in peace. And remember to serve love always. Thanks so much, y'all. Miss Jane. I'll see you soon. I'll talk to you all in the near future. And until then, enjoy the present.